Okay. So first off, the energy for whoever I'm reading for is the Eight of Pentacles. And you can see here that the figure is holding a pentacle and is like hammering on it right there. So I'm getting intuitively that this is the energy of whoever I'm reading for here is been working diligently on a project, on kind of bettering their circumstances for themselves. And it looks like that there is a lot of hard work that's going into whatever it is that we're working on, that you're working on, but that it is beginning to pay off is what I'm getting, that these pinnacles are starting to build up and that we're moving in the right direction towards that 9-10 of Pentacles. So I think that's great energy for where we're at right now, and it just shows that there's a lot of hard work and that we have been committed and willing to do what is necessary for our kind of spiritual evolution here. And then next I would have the first card from the East. And what we have here is the King of Cups. So this is telling me that through this new beginning of working hard and doing the work that's necessary and doing kind of like the dirty work, like getting down and dirty and doing the studying, doing the reading, doing the things that we feel guided to do, that it's going to put us in this new beginning of the King of Cups energy, which is to me, it is abundant energy, and it is confident and overflowing, and that this is an energy of expansion and us having basically reaping the rewards for everything that we have put in through this hard work. And so that my guidance is just telling me that through this diligent work that we're doing, it's going to put us in a position where we really have everything that we're looking for, and we are able to be in a position of strength and honor with it, and able to share that knowledge, that understanding, that growth that we have gone through ourselves with others as well. So I think that's a beautiful energy for a new beginning. And then what we have here from the West for kind of like the familial adolescent lessons that we're going through, the spiritually like adolescent lessons, and for our like rebirthing process, we have the Knight of Cups, which the Knights are, from my understanding, are kind of like some of the fastest moving cards in the tarot. And so that this is telling me that that the lessons that we need to be willing to learn here are sharing our experiences, sharing what we're going through, sharing our process of learning this, sharing the work that we do, and how we get to where, how we've gotten to where we're at, and how we plan on getting to where we're going, and being willing to be kind of a trailblazer, like a pathfinder, and really being willing and able to push forward, but also while carrying our cup and showing people, you know, how we became that King of Cups. And that's really kind of the information that I'm getting right here, is that this is the understanding of sharing our journey on our way to that, having become that King of Cups with our new beginning. Okay, let's see here. And then we move to the West. Okay. I may have said the West for the Knight of Cups, but I meant the South. But regardless, we're moving on to the West now with the Seven of Cups here. Okay. So first off, I'm getting a lot of cups energy, a lot of water energy. And so right here with the Seven of Cups, you can see that they all have kind of different stuff in the cups. Like there's a bunch of different options here. And so my guidance with this is that Spirit is really asking us to kind of go within and to find what is truly and really important to us, and what it is that we want to chase after, and what we want to work on, and what we're willing to give ourselves to, and to allow ourselves to become selfless, to become bigger than ourselves for. Which one of those cups is really truly calling to us? And I think that that's beautiful reflection for it, being there in the space of the heart cave of the West, of really doing that self-reflection. So that's, to me, what Spirit is asking us to do right now, you know, and it's what is important to us. Is it money? Is it fame? Is it our spiritual growth? Is it helping the people? What is it that really drives you at your core? What's your North Star? So I think that that's what Spirit is asking of us right now with the West there. And then for the North, from the ancestors, we have the Moon. And a lot of times, the Moon can be kind of interpreted as like intuition, kind of the unseen. And that's kind of what I'm getting here, is that Spirit is asking us, the ancestors are asking us to be willing to open ourselves up to be able to receive that information from the unseen, and to be able to see things from both sides of this path. And to me, that means both the light and the dark, which are always intertwined with each other. And by walking this middle path here, by staying in the center of the masculine, the feminine, the light, the dark, the high vibration, the low vibration, all of these things, by finding that balance and that center point, it's telling me that is what is going to illuminate us and allow us to see from that like moon-like view, like the full moon illuminating the land, where it's almost like at nighttime you can still walk like it's day, like you can see everything. And so Spirit is just letting me know that that's kind of the process for this, is allowing ourselves to be immersed and submerged in the ocean of consciousness in all aspects, and then finding that center point to it. And through that stillness in the everything, in the unknown, that is what is going to allow us to find that center path and to find that illumination. All right. And then I'd like to move to above, then below, and then within. So moving forward with that, kind of finding that illumination from the above direction, which is like star guides, Father Sky. We have your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. Look here. So for me, this is telling me is that the energy that's like above and permeating all around us is that through this kind of path that we're taking, which is ending there with that illumination, through understanding the complete totality of the self, that this is going to allow us to create and to add what it looks like, almost like roses to everything. But this is telling me not like rose-colored glasses, but like quite literally painting the world with roses and becoming an artist and a representation of the beauty, of the sacredness, of the divinity that's within each and every single one of us, and becoming a beacon, a shining lighthouse for that energy to remind others and to help others to find their way home. As you can see her kind of standing on the top of the hill there, and that's again just that beacon energy, that lighthouse energy, that radiant beauty that is expanding always in co-creation with the Great Spirit, with the Great Mother, with the energy that resides within every single one of us. That's beautiful. And then from below, we have she feels, she knows. And it shows a peacock feather going up along her side. And it's almost, to me, it almost looks like she's like bruised or kind of like battered. And so this is telling me that, you know, that whoever I'm reading for, like, you've been through it. It's been a tough go of things. And it looks like it's been painful. But I also see just astounding resilience and strength and poise and understanding. So for whoever I'm reading for, I know you've probably been through it. The likes of which people probably have no idea. But know that I see you and your strength and your beauty and your willingness to go through it all and still carry with you the heart of gold. And that's what I see here, especially with this peacock feather. It's just that you took everything, all the pain, all the hardships, all the hurt that life gave you, and you turned it into something beautiful. Thank you, brother, sister, whoever's out there, for all that you do for the people, and for going through the hard days, the hard nights, with the knowledge that you were going to do something beautiful with it. Yeah. And then the energy from within is the whale. And how funny. It looks like that the whale is diving down into the water. And I think that that's very fitting. What we're talking about, kind of the going into the ocean of the subconscious and really surrendering and giving ourselves to the unknown, to Creator, to the Great Mother, and allowing ourselves to receive that information, that intuitive guidance, and flowing with the waters of the ocean, with the tides of creation. I am feeling called to read at least a little bit from this card here for the energy from within, from the self that resides within our heart, that I would like us to know regarding this process and where we're at on our journey. Whale, of mighty oceans you have seen it all, secret of the ages, heard within your call. Teach me how to hear your words and how to understand the very roots of history of when our world began. The record keeper. So that tells me that I'm speaking to Akashic keepers, to the rememberers, to the ones who have lived a great many lives, both on this earth and in other star systems. Also feeling a lot of intuitive calling right now that whoever I'm speaking to has some lifetimes in Lyra and Vega, some very, very old souls. And I'm getting the intuitive guidance that your family from like the Lyran star system, particularly Vega, has been reaching out and wanting to connect more with you. And so they're asking that in meditation that you do some work on connecting with them, and the council, the high council of the Lyrans, that they're willing and that they're wanting to work with you more in depth. So Whale is very much like a swimming library. Whale carries the history of Mother Earth and is said to have been placed here by the ancient beings from the dog star Sirius. Biologists say the whale is a mammal and very possibly lived on land millions of years ago. In tribal legend, whales' move into the ocean happened when the earth shifted and Lemuria, the motherland, went below the waves. All of our petroglyphs speak of the motherland, Mu, the disaster that brought the red race to North America from the west, beyond the great waters. The symbols in the petroglyphs speak of the rivers and mountains crossed by our ancestors when they sought solid ground as the water receded. Whale saw the events that led to the settling of Turtle Island, which is North America, and has kept the records and knowledge of the motherland alive. It is said that Mu will rise again when the fire comes from the sky and lands in another ocean on Mother Earth. The native medicine people are waiting for this event as the next sign of Earth's changes. Earth's children will have to unite and honor all ways and all races in order to survive. Whale medicine people are coded in their DNA to understand that sound frequencies can bring up records and the memories of ancient knowledge. They're usually clairaudient or able to hear both low and high frequencies. They're usually also psychically developed and fairly telepathic. Many times, however, they are not awakened to what their gifts are until it is time to use the stored records. Many whale medicine people are able to tap into the universal mind of Great Spirit and have no idea how or why they know what they know. Only later, when they receive confirmation, do they begin to understand. So it continues, but I'm feeling guided that that was basically what we needed to hear from this. And so Spirit is guiding us as we do that internal work to also work with specific frequencies, certain sounds, to do our sound healing with the corresponding bowls to each chakra, to work on entering alpha, theta, different states, brain states. And there's a lot of great stuff on YouTube that you can find that will help you to enter these states. Yeah. Also, with the mention there is also some energy from Sirius as well. And I also have some connective energies to that plane or dimension, that family that's there as well. And from my experience, the Sirians are sort of kind of an aquatic race that can kind of like move and flow and co-create with nature, with the water, with the sands, with the surrounding life that's around them. They can kind of move in harmony and unison with it, and are almost more of a high dimensional being that aren't quite as connected to the physical as we are here, but that they are working with us right now to help us to surrender and to like learn to breathe underwater, in a sense, when it comes to deep diving into the unknown, that we're going to be okay, and they're holding our hand as we evolve spiritually to be able to accept this kind of higher level of information. Beautiful. All right, I think that's it for the reading, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close up sacred space here, and I'm sending out my prayers and blessings and love and light and peace and joy and care and compassion to each and every one of you. And I just want you to know that you are loved beyond comprehension, and that we're in this together, family, and that we're walking each other home, and it's a beautiful thing. And I would just like to say thank you to each and every one of you for your earth walk and for all that you've been through that got you to this point. What an honor it is. Okay. To the east, to the eagle and the condor, we give thanks. To grandfather, son, we give thanks for your medicine here today. Oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action. To the south, Amaru, the turtle, the rebirthing medicine, Mother Earth, we give thanks to you for all of your medicine provided here today. Oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action. To the west, and the moon and the waters and the winds in the west, we give thanks to you, Jaguar, Bear, for teaching us of the hibernation and the deep dive within the heart cave and the cave of the self. We give thanks. Oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action, oh. To the north, to the ancestors, to the archangels, to the guides and high vibrational beings, we give thanks to each and every one of you. And we thank you for your medicine and for all that you've done for the people. Oh, Mitaki Action. Last but not least, Creator, we'd like to give our thanks. We'd like to send out our love, our gratitude, and give the deepest thank you to you for all of the medicine and for our gift of this life. What an honor it is. Oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action, oh, Mitaki Action.